It's been a minute, right? I know it's been a minute, but we're here. Lots been going on. When I say lots been going on, I mean a whole lot's been going on. Transfer, World Cup, you name it. Everything, everything has been going on, people. Everything. You know what I mean? Thank you guys for joining. Let me get my device. 1 second. Don't move. Yeah, man, I'm back. I'm back. So you guys been doing, man? How you guys been doing? How you guys been enjoying this World Cup campaign? This World Cup campaign been mad crazy. How you guys been enjoying this World Cup campaign? Big up Nikolai in the building. Nikolai, I haven't seen you for a second. How are you? How you doing? Some crazy games played today, people. Crazy, crazy games played today. Crazy, crazy big games played today. Been a while, my bro. Yeah, man, it's been a while. It's been a while, but you know. So much been going on. So much been going on. And I've been watching the game. I've been busy. Real busy. So much busy that I can't even get a chance to do some watch along and some live. So I decided that guess what? I'm gonna come live tonight. Let's do some talking. There's so much. Tomorrow is gonna be a big day for the channel. Tomorrow we're gonna do some um tomorrow we're going to do a lot. You know what I mean? Tomorrow we're going to do a lot. We're going to be watching along. Tomorrow, pretty much, tomorrow's the day that we're going to call it what? Riley's World Fun Day. Tomorrow's going to be a Riley's World Fun Day. We're going to do gaming. We're going to do watch along. We're going to do grilling. Tomorrow is going to be a huge day on the channel. You know what I mean? Huge day on the channel. So, yeah, lots to talk about, lots to do. Tomorrow we have, tomorrow is a fun session. Tomorrow's a fun session. So we're gonna make sure that we have some fun on this channel tomorrow. You know? Yeah, so make sure everybody tune into that. Fun. You know what I mean? Me and the family we're gonna be doing some gaming. You know what I mean? And y'all know we're gonna be doing some watch along, we're gonna be doing some grilling. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna be doing some grilling tomorrow. We're gonna be throwing some steak on the grill, some ribs on the grill, you know what I mean, some pork on the grill. We're gonna be doing watch along with all of that. So it just wally lots gonna go on tomorrow. So yeah, make sure y'all hungry. So make sure y'all hungry because we're gonna be cooking a storm tomorrow while we're doing watch along. You know what I mean? All day. Okay, I go and do an all day channel tomorrow. I've never done it before. You know what I mean? But I go and do an all day running tomorrow. You know what I mean? Just enjoying the atmosphere, enjoying the fort, celebrating, eating, drinking, yeah, watch along. You know what I mean? And I go and do the same on Sunday. So persons asking me if I'm gonna do the England game on Sunday. Definitely. I'm doing both games on Sunday, so watch along coming. So make sure you guys are ready. Big up everybody in the channel. So much. What a game today. Bro, what a game today. I wasn't interested in the game at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. Big up everybody, big up Chris in the building. Big up Chris in the building. Nikolai here early. Aftab Gaming. Big up yourself. You know what I mean? Said hi. I wasn't interested in the game today, people. No lie. The game was there, it was on, and I was paying no attention to the game at all. You know what I mean? Riley, weird question. Can I be a mod? Stick around for a longer time and you'll definitely be a mod. You know what I mean? I appreciate persons who love the channel and persons who want to be a part of what we're doing here. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what this channel is about. This channel is for people who need a voice. This channel was created for people who want somewhere to belong. So stick around with us, my brother, and definitely you will definitely be a mod. But you are a part of the family, nevertheless. All right. So yeah, I promise you. And I mean, you are appreciated. Yes, wasn't interested in the game today at all. Not even a little bit. I was interested in the game today. So the game was just there playing and all of that, and I was just, you know what I mean, just sitting around doing nothing until Cape Verde scored. You know, when Cape Verde scored, the game kind of caught me. It got interesting. So I sat up and I started paying attention. You know what I mean? I started paying attention, and me paying attention, it got me. It got me, and I started watching the game like more intensively. And I realized since Cape Verde scored, they started playing better. You know what I mean? And the game got more interesting. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, Cape Verde just scored. A team that has entered the World Cup for the first time in their history, right? Just scored on the defending champions. The defending champions. No joke about that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at I'm like, yo, damn, this game look like it's starting to get hot. You get me? And Mexico, and sorry, I say Mexico because Nikolai just typed Mexico in the chat. And then the world champions score again. And I'll be like, oh damn, this is over. You know what I mean? At least they fought. You know what I mean? And I started remembering when I just was listening to Cape Verde and their entry and their intro into the game and all of that and XYZ. I stuck from a long time. I think I was here for 2 months. Okay. All right. Type in the chat again. After gaming, type in the chat again. Yeah. Bro, I didn't get to watch the full Cape Verde goal, but I got to see a bit of it. Bro, Argentina scored again, and I thought the game was done, but I really was realizing the fight that was in the Cape Verde team. The Cape Verde had some fight in them. And I can tell you this much. I forget the name of the player, you know what I mean? But that goal, that equalizer 2-2 goal that the Cape Verde player scored, that was amazing. That was amazing. That was a goal that probably to me is the best goal that I've seen in tournament so far. Bro, two keepers could have saved that. Two keepers could have saved that. I promise you. Yes, I'm saying it was sick. Trust me. Um, After Gaming said, I will support you, although you are an Arsenal fan. You know that, but you're still here, right? Of course, it's a football channel as well, man. Remember that. Okay, it's a football channel as well. So we're here to do football and talk football and just love the sport and the game. Um, I think that goal is contender for best goal of the tournament. I think that's the best goal of the tournament, man. You put two keeper, David Raya could have saved that. You know what I mean? So you know it was a fantastic, fantastic goal, people. You know what I mean? And the game was nice. The game was fantastic. The world champions, um, Argentina, was pushed to the extreme, extreme end. You know what I mean? To the extreme end. But Allison could have saved. Allison is a has-been keeper, Nikolai. Has been. Okay? Yeah, he's a has-been keeper. How was the Portugal game? The Portugal game. Poor Ronaldo. Poor Ronaldo. Ronaldo got dragged off and then his team managed to win. The Portugal game was fire. I ain't gonna lie. I think let me put up this what's going on right here. Uh Croatia. Croatia played well. You know what I mean? Croatia played well. And my opinion, I think Croatia deserve more from the game. I honestly think they deserve more from the game. Um, Portugal individual players won them the game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Portugal individual players won them the game. And all of that. But it was a well balanced game between two very very good teams. Um, we were always going to see the back of one of those great players, whether it be Cristiano Ronaldo or what's his name? Um, yeah. As soon as I remember his name, I'll tell you guys again. But we were always going to see the back of one of those players. You know what I mean? So yeah. It's been saying Ramos should have been starting over Ronaldo. Croatia were Rob, it's an absolute disgrace. If the Croatian player didn't have hair, it would have been a goal. People, hey, football is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Football is what it is. Football is a beautiful sport, and you don't always get it right. You know, you don't always get it right. That's for sure. And we got to take the good, the bad, and the ugly with the game. You get me? Because it's not pretty all the time. It's not pretty all the time. If the Croatia player didn't have here, yeah. So the Cape Verde Argentina game, to me, that's the game of the tournament so far. You know what I mean? Never would I thought a little team, a no-name team. I still don't even know this country. You know what I mean? I heard that they qualified not based on the fact that more team was added to the World Cup roster. They qualified ahead of their group in Africa. You know what I'm saying? So they played to be where they are. So it's not a fluke that they're performing as well as they are performing right now in the game. It's not a fluke at all that they are performing or they're performing. They played well and they deserve everything that they are doing and everything that they are getting. My hats off to them. My hats off to them. You know what I mean? They're a fantastic team. Fantastic team. You know what I mean? And I wish them all the best. Each and every one of them, I wish them all the best in their future endeavors. Because trust me, they showed what the World Cup spirit is all about. The World Cup is about fight. It's about determination. It's about wanting people to know who you are. And trust me, every single person that was in tune to this World Cup know the name of Cape Verde. Even they may not know where they're from. They know that they're from Africa. We're from Africa. They may not know, but I can tell you this much: they know Cape Verde exists right now. I know that they exist. You know what I'm saying? Because they have lit up this World Cup. They're a force to reckon, and I can't wait to see them again in at some point in some, you know what I mean, some tournament. You know, and I know for sure that a lot of their players probably gonna be recognized and get some good contract to move on and make a career out of this beautiful game that they have played so well. You know what I'm saying? So Cape Verde was fantastic today. They've done it. You know what I mean? I mean, like, can you imagine if they had managed to do the upset? Can you imagine if Cape Verde had managed to upset Argentina? That would be a thought that would never stop talking about. You get what I'm saying? They would never ever stop talking about that. But nevertheless, there's nothing to be ashamed of. They can hold their heads high and they can walk with pride because what they have done will never ever ever be forgotten in this World Cup. Never be forgotten. You know what I mean? So Cape Verde, my heart's off to y'all. Y'all did fantastic. Fantastic. Big up on the damn self. You know what I mean? Y'all just go be great now. You get me? Y'all go be great now, man. There was a game that I didn't get to talk about. You know what I mean? The England game, people. The England game. England versus DR Congo. Another game that was frightening. Another game that was, I mean, like, DR Congo took the lead and they defended that to the core. You know what I mean? They defended that to the core. It took about 75 minutes in the second half before England find an equalizer. 75 minutes. I mean, like, England was dreadful. England was dreadful, bro. I mean, every England fan supposed to be washing with cold sweat watching that game. You know what I mean? Cold sweat supposed to be washing every single England fan watching that game. It was a disastrous first half performance. Well, first 25 minutes, would say. You know what I mean? After the water break, they kind of settled down and they started pressing, but DR Congo wouldn't let them in at all. They knocked, they huffed, they puffed, they blow, but DR Congo was having none of it. You know what I mean? But they finally subside, they finally give heed, and they finally give way. You know what I mean? In about the 75 minute of the game. And England went on and win it by a superb strike by none other than Harry Kane. it hurts to see that a former Tottenham player is so good. And as a Arsenal fan, I have to acknowledge that. But football is football. You know what I mean? And you have to give respect to where respect is due sometime. You know what I mean? Harry Kane is a fantastic footballer, man. Pretty much he was carrying Arsenal. Oh, imagine that, eh? He was carrying England on his back on that day. You know what I mean? And they have managed to take shame out of them face. Yes, I'm saying because that would have been a disaster. That would have been a disaster, man. That would have been a disgrace. You know what I mean? But they have managed to settle the water and you know what I mean? Make it all right. Big up everybody, you know. I didn't the thing was running like a crazy and I didn't realize the chat was going like that. It should have been going through after gaming, go over to my Instagram page and drop your number over there so I can put you in the WhatsApp group, okay? Go over to the Instagram page, drop your number in there so I can put you in the WhatsApp group. Nicola, you want to be a part of the WhatsApp group? Let me know. Uh, yeah. So that was the situation with England. You know what I mean? England almost caused a little bit of headache. You know what I mean? And it wasn't good at all. It wasn't good at all. I promise you. Go over to my Facebook then, Nikolai. Find a way to send me your number so I can drop you guys um on the WhatsApp group. You know what I mean? The Instagram page is Riley's World 876. Riley's World 876. Yeah, that is it. That is it. Really enjoy the WhatsApp group. Yeah, the WhatsApp group is fire, man. You guys are crazy. I haven't even had a lot of people in the WhatsApp group yet. You know what I mean? And the few persons that I have in the WhatsApp group, sometime when I ease up off my work and I look, I see 600 message, 900 message. I'm like, what the hell are you guys talking about? What you guys are crazy. I ain't gonna lie. What are you guys talking about? You know what I mean? This WhatsApp group is fire, man. It's fire. And as soon as I started adding more persons and making the WhatsApp community bigger, it's gonna be even more fun. You know what I mean? Gonna be way more fun. But you guys are fire, man. Trust me. Benjamin in the building. Benjamin said Mexico is poop. England win 5-0. What are you talking about, Chris? Big up everybody. Guys, hit the like button, man. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Put some love on the channel, man. Y'all ain't like in the chat in the stream, you know. Y'all put some love on the stream, man. Me, Matty, Michelle, and Lindsay are on fire. Yeah, man, you guys are fire, man. You guys are lit. You guys are lit. So I'm gonna take my time now, start adding some more persons to the group and all of that. So we can just you know what I mean. I love the group. I love the group. I love what you guys are doing and all of that. Yeah. Can anyone out the IG? Somebody put the Instagram in in the chat, please. It's Riley's World 876. Somebody drop the Instagram in the chat, please, so they can push the number over there. England have been one of the big disappointment of the tournament. Yeah, England is yet to turn up, man. England is yet to turn up. There's the Instagram, Riley's World 876. There it is, people. So yeah, go ahead, drop your number in that group so I can add you to the thing. All right. Yeah, it's fun over there, man. It's fun over there. Just introduce yourself to the guys as soon as I add you, and yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. I don't know what's going on with this England team, man. I don't know what's going on with this England team. There's so much question mark around this England team, and so much things. You know what I mean? And this probably is a topic I'm going to talk about tomorrow. Riley, how long will your stream be tomorrow? I'm going to stream all day tomorrow. As I said, tomorrow is gonna be a stream of I'm gonna do gaming. You know what I mean? So me and the family, we're gonna do some of the gamings. We're gonna play some game. We're gonna do grilling. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be grilling tomorrow, so you guys gonna go do all of that with me. We're gonna be doing watch along. You know what I mean? So it's a gaming, streaming, watch along. It's just an all day thing tomorrow, just to chill and enjoy and just have fun. You know what I mean? So it's just gonna be streaming all day tomorrow. You know what I mean? Just having fun, eating, drinking, chilling. It's you know what I mean? It's the 4th of July, man. It's the 4th of July. It's a holiday. We're gonna be just hanging out. Hanging out in the backyard, doing just having fun. You know what I mean? Just having fun. Just some fun games. You know what I mean? Family kind of fun games. You know? Family kind of fun games, man. You know, yeah, just some family kind of fun games for probably like a hour or so for just, just have some fun. You know what I mean? Family time and all of that. Remember, Riley's World is a family channel. You know what I mean? So we still, even if it's not direct football, it's still games and just having fun, you know what I mean? But we're gonna be doing football because we're gonna be doing watch along and all of that. We're gonna be talking football and stuff like that. And let me jot down this because I need to talk about this England team tomorrow. England team and their status in. Okay, so I jot that down to talk about tomorrow. Yeah, man. So that's what we're talking about tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be a fun day, people. All day streaming tomorrow, as I said, grilling, chilling, watch along, gaming. You know what I mean? We're just gonna be chilling tomorrow, just having fun, drinking. You know what I mean? Yeah, all of that. So yeah, let's do it. We're gonna yeah get it done tomorrow. Bless up, fam. Red Skull, big up your damn self. Long time, bro. Long time. Long time, man. It's been a while. Can't find it. I'm putting Riley's World. You have 786, bro. It's 876. It's 876. It's Riley's World 876. Don't you have an international jersey, Arsenal? Actually, I don't. You know what I mean? I don't. I don't. The only international team I support is Brazil besides Jamaica. So, and I don't have a Brazil jersey right now. I was going to buy one, but I just like, no, the World Cup is almost done. So I changed my mind. I don't want to. Yeah. So, yeah. I support, people think I support England, but I actually do not support England. I support Arsenal players on England. It's a difference. You know what I mean? I support Saka, Madueke, um, Rice, and Eze. That's my support for England. You know what I mean? So I want to see them do well because of my players on the England team. You know what I mean? So yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on. Nikolai said I got a Mexico jersey. If Jamaica was in there, I would have put on my Jamaica jersey, but Jamaica is not in there. So you know what I mean? That is it. But yeah, people, that's what's going on. Um, Senegal Belgium game was a fantastic game. The Senegal Belgium game was a fantastic game. You know what I mean? I'm gutted to see Senegal lose after the performance that they did. I mean, like, I feel like these African teams are taking the World Cup by storm. And they're really performing well. Unfortunately, they're being knocked out. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's the trueness of what's really going on in the World Cup because these African teams are on fire. Lions said, let me see where African teams so disappointing. How is the African teams disappointing, Lions? I mean, like they lose, but they played a better ball game, right? How much African team you have make it to the rounds of 32? You get what I'm saying? And they're playing good. They're playing fantastic. Morocco is still there. You know what I'm saying? Um, Cape Verde, they just got knocked out by Argentina. You know what I mean? And they took Argentina to extra time. Argentina, this is the hardest game they play in the competition so far by a team that nobody knows before this World Cup. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows them before this World Cup. Senegal took Belgium to the wire. They played better than Belgium. The only team that I thought was kind of disappointing is Algeria. You know what I mean? I don't think Algeria really played well. Egypt is on to the round of 16. You know what I mean? So I don't understand your argument, to be honest with you. I do not understand your argument. Riley, can we end our stream by saying that will never happen? That will never happen. Only two progress, but Morocco will go to semi or final. Colombia will be going to the semi. My words. I didn't get to see the Colombia game, you know. I did not actually get to see the Colombia game, but Colombia is not a small team. Now, Colombia is a giant, so don't underestimate, or we should not underestimate what these Colombians are about. You know what I mean? Colombia is also a football nation, man. Them do the damn thing. Them do that thing that too. You know what I mean? Them the football thing there is something that they do. You know what I'm saying? So don't underestimate what Colombia is about. They actually can play ball, and they actually do play ball. All right. So yeah, let's not forget that. Let's not forget that. Let's talk some transfer. Let us talk some transfer. Transfer. Now, this transfer window is crazy. Yes, I'm saying this transfer window is crazy. You get me? I can't believe that you have a player like Tonali. I go for £100 million. You know what I'm saying? You have a player like Fernandez. Fernandez got relegated twice, back to back relegation. Go for over £80 million. I mean, like, how desperate is Tottenham, man? How desperate is Tottenham? And what these people are doing is they are rising the prices of these mediocre players. You know what I mean? Because if Tottenham go and pay 100 million for Tonali and 80 million for Fernandez, back-to-back relegation guy. You know what I mean? Tonali is a good player, but he's like an average good player. Tonali is an average good player. You get what I'm saying? And you're going to pay 100 million for him. So we need Rogers now. We need Roger, right? We're trying to get Roger. We don't need him, but for some reason we're trying to get him. You know what I mean? So we're trying to get Roger. And if Aston Villa gonna look at Tonali, go for 100 mil. Relegation battle, Mr. Fernandez, go for 80 mil. Why would not? Why would Aston Villa not want more than that money for a player like Rogers, who is fantastic? Because Rogers is a fantastic footballer. Why wouldn't they want more money for a player like Rogers? No, they slap a $130 million price tag on Rogers. And I think that's mad. You know what I mean? I think that's mad. That's ludicrous. I do not get where these evaluations are coming from. You know what I mean? Manchester City went and did Anderson, 116 plus, and that's what caused the market to be so inflated. They caused the market to be in a chaos. The market is mad. You know what I mean? And I think that was a spy thing by Manchester United, Manchester City, because they know that the market is for midfield, right? They need a midfield like Anderson. So they need this, and they went and they overpaid for him, right? And because they went and they overpaid for an average midfielder, every average midfielder right now costs over $100 million. Every average midfielder right now costs $100 to $100 million for average midfielder. So when you have somebody that's a little bit more than average, like Rogers, they're gonna want 130 or 140 for him, which is what's happening right now, right? But my thing is this: why is Arsenal going for a player like Rogers when we have a player like Eze, and we still have Martin Odegaard in the 10? Right? And I don't think Martin Odegaard, you're not going to sell your captain after you just lift a trophy that you have lived for 22 years. You know what I mean? I don't think you're going to sell your captain, right? So why are we going for a player like Rogers? No, to my understanding, Barcola is quoted as the same price as Rodgers. Now we need a left winger. That's for sure. It's not a want. We need a left winger. So the fact that we need a left winger and Barcola is a left winger quoted at the same price that you are trying to get a makeshift left winger for, why not just go out and get a out and out left winger one time? Why not just do that? Go out and pay the money and get Barcola. Hype up that left feet, that left side. Hype it up to the max. No, when they think about the left or the right, they don't know which side they want to be attacked on. Saka on the right and Barcola on the left. Can you imagine how devastating our attack would be? You get where I'm coming from? That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? So instead of paying $130 million for the likes of Rodgers, where we have a Eze that's almost a similar profile, just a little bit older, you know what I mean? Probably a little bit lazier too. You know what I'm saying? Why not just go get a Barcola? You get me? Slot right over on the left side and make the thing look balanced. And make the left wing look mad, like over on the right. You get me? Yeah. I'm just saying, because that's what I want for my team. You know what I mean? That's what I want for my team. So this Roger situation is just, I don't know, I don't understand it. You know what I mean? I really don't understand it. I'm just waiting to see. Arsenal have yet to make any significant attempt in this transfer market. You know what I mean? Them not do nothing really. You get me? We've been hearing about this Munga deal. Look on this hijack. Just like how we hijack Spurs, Manchester City come and hijack Arsenal. We've been tying with this little 16-year-old since when? You know what I mean? We've been tying with this 16-year-old Munga so long that I thought we already signed him. I thought we already signed him. Only to get up and hear a bomber drop. Hey, guess what? Manchester City hijack Manga deal. I'm like, oh, Manchester City should hijack Manga deal when we already signed Manga. No, we did not sign Manga because guess what? Arsenal want to pay the meager $10 million for the little youth. Arsenal do not want to pay the $10 million for the kid. Yes, I'm saying? Why not? Come on, why not? No, Manchester City came and they fork out the money and is on the verge of joining Manchester City. Arsenal withdraw themselves because them not paying the money. You know what I'm saying? They're not paying the money for the kid. Pay the $10 million, pay the damn money. Just pay the money. Why you can't just pay the money for Munga and just get the kid, groom him as a talent because you're gonna make more than $10 million from him anyway. You know what I mean? We've been hearing this. Oh, Arsenal is talking to multiple upon thing at once because and then they're gonna make them move on one. Hey, come on, man, give us something. Give us something. Something. You get me? Give us something, man. Give us something. But I know the transfer market is opening and it's going crazy. It's frightening at the moment. You know what I'm saying? It's frightening at the moment. So let's see what's up with this damn transfer situation. But people, I know one thing. Arsenal need to start making some signing. Big up Lightning in the building. Are you feeling Lightning? Are you feeling you're doing some signing, man? You're doing some signing. I can't believe you went and buy a relegation guy for $80 million. Boy, y'all are desperate. Tottenham is desperate, bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Desperate. You went and buy Tonali for 100 mil. That's desperate, you know. You know what I mean? And we're still not even worried about what y'all are doing because guess what? What you are doing, y'all needed to be doing. You know what I mean? Y'all been battling relegation twice in 2 seasons. Twice. You know what I mean? Come on, man, Tottenham, you have to do better than that. You can't keep on being our neighbors behaving like this, you know. Y'all can't keep on being our neighbors behaving like this. Y'all have to step up. Y'all have to do better than that. See, they're having a debate in the chat right now if they want to kick you out of the Big Six. Yeah, the debate right now is to kick Tottenham out of the Big Six. You know what I mean? Because trust me, it's crazy. Rafael Leao by AC Milan on loan. We got offered Rafael Leao by AC Milan on loan. Let's see. AC Milan trying to get rid of Leao, man. So there must be something going on with Leao that nobody's saying. You know what I mean? He's a makeshift player. Anyway, he played fantastic for Portugal. By the way, I ain't gonna lie, he played a full 92. You know what I mean? And he was good. I'm not gonna lie, he was good. Probably the best he's been in a while. You know, but how long that's Leah for you. Everybody know that's how Leah is. He's fantastic, devastating, a nightmare today and tomorrow, nothing. You know what I mean? Nothing. And we know that's how he is and all of that. So let's see what's going on with Leo for I don't think Arsenal is going to go nowhere near him though. To be honest with you, I don't think we're going to go near him. So yeah, let's see what's up. Big up the persons, big up the new persons in the chat, big up the new persons in the chat. Make sure y'all liking the stream, people. And if you're new, make sure y'all subscribe to the stream, all right? Big up Will 72921 said Tottenham Coventry coming for you again. We will relate you this season. I think you want to say relegate, right? uh, I think you want to say relegate. Which team you support though? Make up your mind. Do you support Tottenham or Coventry? Which one? Which one? Make up your mind, man. It takes more than you to come for us, though. Come on, everybody been trying to cut down Arsenal. It's Arsenal against the world, then, my brother. You know what I mean? And yes, say we win, and yes, say we're the champions. You have to have some respect, you know. You don't have the respect. You know what I mean? You come here, you see champs in the chat here talking about you coming cut down, you gonna relegate us. Promise. You need to have some respect for your elders, you know. Arsenal is a elder. Big up yourself, though, Will. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining the stream. Leave a like on the channel and subscribe, being that you're new, man. Subscribe, join the family. It's a fun place over here to be. People, remember, we're doing the all day stream tomorrow. We're doing a cooking, we're doing watch along, we're gonna do some games. We're gonna have some fun tomorrow. All right. It's holiday. We're gonna have some fun tomorrow. Okay? Yeah, we're gonna have some fun tomorrow. Fun tomorrow. So yeah, we winning the Prim. We winning the Prim. Uh, Spurs owner let deserve choose the players they want. It's about damn time. It's about time. You see, everybody's taking a blueprint from other big clubs. You know what I mean? Because Chelsea went and did the same thing with Alonso. That's why they're trying to get Zaka. Because Alonso wants Zaka, but Sunderland not budging. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, I don't want Zaka to go to Chelsea Football Club. You know what I mean? Chelsea normally do dumb business, and I want them to keep on doing dumb business. Zaka to Chelsea is good business. You know what I mean? That's a leader right there. That's stability. You know what I mean? I like Chelsea when they are chaos. You get me? And I do not like the fact that these teams are getting smart around us. You know what I mean? And we are still looking around to see which players that we want to buy. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. These teams are getting smart around us. They're buying well, they're buying fast. Arsenal haven't made a signing yet, and we are the defending. We're the champions, not defending, because we ain't start defending nothing yet. We are the champions, and we ain't start buying nobody yet to do nothing at all. I do not like that. You get me? No, I do not like that. We need to step up and get serious and do what we need to do. You get me? Yeah, we can't keep on doing this crap, waiting until the last minute. I mean, like we did that last season, and the transfer window turned out okay. Okay, but this is this season. A lot of the good players already gone. A lot of the good players already gone. If we had step up our interest in Bruno and bought Bruno before Tottenham went and finalized the deal for Tonali, you know what I mean? We would have probably get Bruno, and Tottenham would have probably be the one that's fighting to get Tonali. You know what I'm saying? But Newcastle letting go. They're two top dog. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. I don't see it. Unless Bruno look on them and say, hey, guess what? I've been here. I've been with the project. You know what I mean? It's not working anymore for me and I want to leave. Unless Bruno go and say, yo, I want to leave, then bro, I don't see how. How. You know what I mean? And can you imagine Bruno and Declan Rice? Hey, it's over, man. It's over. It's done. Bruno and Declan Rice, that's game over, bro. That's game over. Bruno, Declan Rice, Gary, and Saliba, that is game over. Nkapia and Timber, bro, bro. It's game over. You know what I mean? So everybody have a price, man. Bruno have a $65 million release clause, I think, in his contract. I think something like that. So there's a price there. Trust me, there's a price. You know what I mean? And if we want him, we're gonna get him. Trust me. If we want him, we're gonna get him. So yeah, we need to just buckle up, buckle down, and get these things over the line. We need to get it done, man. You know what I mean? We need to get it done. Far too much, too long waiting on the transfer window to reach halfway when everybody is, you know what I mean? Look what look what Barcelona did. Look what Real Madrid did. They've gone crazy in the market. You know what I mean? Crazy in the market. You know, I need to see a look crazy from Arsenal too. I need to see a look crazy from Arsenal too, man. PSG gonna three-peat. Baby, remember, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Put some like on the channel. All right, put some like on the channel. Remember again, people, we're doing an all-day stream tomorrow. All-day stream tomorrow. You know what I mean? We're gonna be doing gaming. We're gonna be doing grilling, watch alonging, all of the in. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, we're gonna be having some fun tomorrow, man. We're gonna be having some fun tomorrow. So make sure you're ready, make sure you're prepared, you know what I mean? And tune in. You know what I mean? Tell a friend to tell a friend and all of them something there. So we're gonna be fire tomorrow. Uh Spurs has labeled Van der Vaart as untouchable. So we have some games tomorrow that we're gonna do. So the tomorrow game is Canada. Canada game first at 12 my time. I don't know what time that is for you guys. And then we have the France game. The France game, which is a crazy game. You know, I mean, France, Paraguay. This is probably the sturdiest test France gonna get. Um, yeah, France gonna be tested probably a little bit tomorrow. I don't know if Paraguay is much of a test anyway, but anyway, this is probably gonna be the best they got. You know what I mean? And all of that. And then we have another all day that we're gonna do. No, well, not all day. I think I'm gonna do it from 3 o'clock. So from 3 o'clock, which is when the where is it? Yeah, so from 3 o'clock when the Brazil game start, straight through to the England game, we're going to be doing live. We're going to be going live all the way from the Brazil straight up through the England and Mexico game. You get me? Yeah, so that's where we're at. That's where we are. So we're gonna be cracking two long live streams, which is tomorrow, which is today actually, Saturday and Sunday. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna be having some good fun with the stream. So the Norway and the Brazil game should be a fantastic game. The Norway and the Brazil game should be a fantastic game. It's a clash between Holland and Gabriel again. You know what I mean? Ali and Gabriel this time in their country colors. You know what I mean? But guess what? I don't think it's going to be any different, man. I don't think it's going to be any less fire. I think it's going to be the same. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Probably even more fire. You know what I mean? Because this is a knockout stage, and neither of them wants to go home. You know what I mean? Alan team haven't been to the World Cup since 1998. You get me? I think that's before Holland was born, bro. You know what I mean? So, so yeah. And now here they are. You know what I mean? So let's see. Let me communicate with the chat for a second. Let me communicate to the chat. Mamouche in playing Holland, Semenyo or Doku. Okay, I don't know what you guys are talking about. So it seems like I just jump right in the middle of something. You know, jump right in the middle of something. Yeah, so This player, Rodrigo. Rodrigo didn't make it to the World Cup. He didn't make it to the World Cup. He didn't make it to the in the Brazil squad. Rodrigo is a fantastic player, right? Is a nice, decent, fantastic talent, and he didn't make it to the World Cup. And I'm just wondering if, for some reason, he might be on the market. And Arsenal have been interested in Rodrigo for a while now, and if they will rekindle their interest. Another player that not been so hot this season that Arsenal has been interested for a while, but he went and renewed his contract at Bilbao. You know what I mean? And all of that. And I wonder if Arsenal will reconsider their interest in him for this transfer window, Nico Williams. You know what I mean? Nico Williams has been hot on Arsenal radar for years now. You know what I mean? But he went and renewed a bumper contract at Bilbao. So let's see. Let's see. We are giving Tonali 275K a week. Leo would go for money. I know you. I don't know where you're going to find. Well, you all have a big stadium though, so make sure you all fill those seats so you can pay Tonali money. You know what I mean? He wasn't going to come and get that at Arsenal, so good luck with that. Rodrigo won't leave this year, Riley. It will take him a while to recover from injury. Oh, he's still injured. I was wondering what happened to him. I was wondering what happened to him. I get it now. Okay. If he wanted money, he would go to Saudi. He wanted money, but he still wanted to be in a competitive league. That's just the difference with it. You know what I mean? Saudi is not a competitive league. Saudi is for retirement people like Ronaldo. Yeah, he got an ACL injury. Okay. Okay, so he ain't going nowhere. For sure, for sure, for sure. I think we will feel it as the fans love Deserve and the signing would get them excited. I feel bad for him. Yeah. Yeah, make sure y'all fill those seats. As I said, y'all gonna need that money. You know what I mean? If y'all get relegated this season, then y'all screwed. You know what I mean? Y'all flirt with relegation 2 seasons back to back. So let's see. Y'all better make sure y'all do right by yourself this time around. Because it's not gonna be looking good at all on y'all side. So yeah. Also, Leo would be permanent signing. He would be on a season-long loan. Wouldn't be permanent signing. Be on a season-long loan. Yeah, Leo ain't coming to no damn Tottenham. If he had gone to be last year, it would have been so good. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. What's else going on in this transfer window? Let me see. Let me see what we're doing. Let me see what we're doing. Let me see what news I got for you guys. What other news do I have for you guys here? So Maresca has finally been appointed. Um, well, actually, has finally been announced. Maresca has finally been announced. That's good news for Manchester City fans. Rafinha returns to training. Well timed, well timed, well timed. Rafinha returns to training. So that's a fantastic news for um what's going on there. So the Bruno stories are here. So let's see if if Arsenal come back around for Bruno. One thing I didn't talk about, people. One thing I didn't get to talk about what day was this Gabriel Martinelli goal. You know what I mean? Gabriel Martinelli goal, and everybody seems to know and everybody seems to understand that Gabriel plays his best football down the middle, right? But for some reason, Arteta doesn't really trust Gabriel through the middle at all. And whenever he plays in the middle, he tend to find goals. He tend to score goals. He tend to make it work. He tend to make it happen. We are said to be in the market for a striker, right? A additional striker because Jesus is probably going to leave and so forth. And we're going to find a striker. We're also in the market for left wingers. Gabriel Martinelli is fantastic through the middle. And I'll say it again, right? Why not promote Gabriel Martinelli? Train him to be the striker that you're looking for, right? So you use Gabriel Martinelli to cover a cost right there. So you free up money, right? And you can go after the left winger you desire in spite of the cost. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, Gabriel Martinelli, he was the one that scored the winning goal that brought Brazil to the run of 16. You know what I mean? And it was a well taken, fantastic goal. You know what I mean? Japan played hard, Japan fought hard. You know what I mean? As I said, Japan was a dark horse, my dark horse in the tournament, and they surely showed everybody what I was talking about when I said don't underestimate them. You get what I'm saying? Don't underestimate them. Japan is a beast. You know what I mean? And they have done it and they have shown it. You get me? So yeah. Um Neymar, everybody seems to think that Neymar is going to be fit for this World Cup. I don't, for the next game. I don't know about that. To be honest with you, I don't know about that because this is the run of 16 now. You have to have a fully fit Neymar to actually make sense to put him in this game. You know what I mean? Uh, Ronaldo has come out of retirement, people. Ronaldinho, sorry, has come out of retirement. What a I ain't gonna lie. You need to go learn how to damn coach and coach this Brazil team where you can bring back the samba love to the team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what he needs to do because Brazil has no more samba. You get me? There's like their style of football has been changed, man, and that's not cool. That's not nice. You know what I mean? Yeah, not nice, not at all. Nikolai said he's not even half as good as James. Watch us win at least one trophy. Tottenham winning a trophy. Okay then. I know, man. Anything is possible, man. Y'all signing, y'all breaking records. Signing two record deal. Signing one player for 80 mil pound and then signing the next one for 100. Who knows? Who knows? You guys are carrying on bad with yourself this time around. So it may just be that you guys can make something happen. Who knows? Let's see. Don't want to underestimate you guys, but we do. We do. Yeah, so those are what's doing the rounds today. Um, Nothing really much besides the Cape Verde game, as I mentioned before, with Argentina being pushed to the brink. You know what I mean? To the very brink. The upcoming games that are coming at us, the Canada versus Morocco game tomorrow. You know what I mean? That should be an interesting one. I think Morocco gonna win that one. I think Morocco is too good for Canada, to be honest with you. So they might be the first host nation to be eliminated. Um, I think the rest gonna follow shortly because I do think Mexico, in spite of not winning it, not losing at the Azteca since what, um, 2012 or something like that, for how much years. I do think that they will lose. So I think that they'll be the second host nation. USA is a tricky one, man. USA is like the real dark horse in this tournament, to be honest with you. They're like the real dark horse in this tournament because I mean like they're hosting the tournament and it's not because they're hosting the tournament and they're not getting any favors from anybody. They're actually playing some football. You get me? They're actually playing some football. You look at this US team and you're like, yo, when all of this start? When? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they actually playing some football. Lightning said no, Turkey are still the dark horse. Where the dark horse? They're gonna be the dark horse at home? Huh? Yeah. But that's the situation right now. It's a what else do we have? We have Brazil and we have Norway. As I mentioned before, that's a big game. You know what I mean? Big game. And more so because of two players. You know what I mean? And that's where people gonna be looking at. That's a battle that people gonna be looking at. We enjoy that battle so much in the Premier League, and we are going to see that battle on the big stage in the World Cup between Gabriel Magalhaes and Erling Haaland. You know, it's a battle that always end in fire. You know what I mean? Yeah, them always turn up. So let's see. Let's see. We have Portugal and Spain on Monday. Portugal and Spain on Monday. I mean, like that's a battle of the what's the cup that they played the other day that Portugal win? So let's see if Yamal can have his revenge. Let's see if Yamal can have his revenge. Nikolai said, "No, the real dark horses are Messi because we're winning the whole thing." I think so, man. I think y'all getting cooked tomorrow, Nikolai. To be honest with you, yeah, y'all getting cooked tomorrow. England gonna cook y'all. Well, that's if England decides to turn up. They better turn up. You know what I mean? They save it late and all of that, so they better turn up. I gotta stay safe, everyone. I gotta go. Stay safe, everyone. Big up yourself, Lightning, man. Thank you for passing through, as always. We're about to wrap this up as well in a second. So yeah. Let's be real. They've been shit. They have been shit, to be honest with you, Don Nikolai. They have been shit. There's no going around that. They have not turned up as yet in this tournament. You know, they are yet to turn up in this tournament, and that's not safe. I mean, that's not good. Only player I'm scared of are the Arsenal players and Kane. Yeah, that's the thing. That's when they actually won the game when they put on the Arsenal players on the field, and the momentum change and stuff like that. But Saka is not fully fit. Rice is not fully fit. Madueke is devastating but can't score, and Eze doesn't get played enough. So yeah, it's as I said, it's a battle. Um, and we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it's alright though. It's alright though. Everything will be good. We are down to the run of 16, so we're just looking to enjoy the rest of the tournament. I'm gonna try to carry, if not all, most of the games going forward. Yeah, I'm gonna try to carry, if not all, most of the games going forward. So let's see. Let's see. But people, yeah, man, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. As I said, tomorrow we're gonna do an all-day streaming. All the games that we're gonna be doing grilling, chilling, gaming. You know what I mean? We're gonna be doing it all tomorrow. Just having fun, chilling. You know what I mean? Your participation is welcome. You know what I mean? You guys pass through, leave your comment. You know what I mean? And the all works. You know what I mean? Do what you guys do, and all of that. You know what I mean? We do appreciate it. And yeah, just make it happen. You get me? Make it happen. As I said, tomorrow is a fun day. Tomorrow is a holiday. So we're gonna be here having some fun with you guys and with each other. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Yeah, so I need to start drop some more videos as well. Need to definitely start drop some more videos as well. I know I've been lagging, I know I've been lagging. But guess what? We're gonna step it up. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna step it up. So let's see. Um Nikolai said, especially going into elevation, it'll take be harder. Remember though, we have the next Messi. Madueke is like if Ronaldinho had worse shooting than a toddler. Yeah, Madueke is something else. To be honest with you, he's something else. All right, people. Remember to say, "Come on, you whatever. Come on, you Arsenal." All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Nikolai, for turning up. I haven't seen you in a second, but you know what I mean? Thank you for showing up as always. Thanks to everybody that is watching. Thanks to the people that like the channel. Thanks to the new subscribers. You know what I mean? Big up on the damn self. Remember, people, tune in tomorrow. We're gonna do an all-day one. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna be chilling. We're gonna be enjoying the fort. You know what I mean? So we're gonna be celebrating and having fun. Make sure you guys tune in. On behalf of the Riley's World family, the community, and everybody, make sure you guys have a big, big fort. Enjoy yourself, you know what I mean? Have fun, you know what I mean? For everybody else, just tune in and help us enjoy it nevertheless. You know what I mean? It's a fantastic day, and we will be celebrating. You know what I mean? We will be celebrating regardless of where we are in the world and all of that. You know what I mean? Hey, if we get a chance to celebrate, we're going to celebrate, man. You know what I mean? That is it. That is it. So, respect. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you guys again tomorrow. Big up on the